our ministers and our MPs, my august nation, dear citizens of Ankara, my brothers and sisters, I'd like to greet you all with the most heartfelt sentiments, love and affection. Today, at the heart of Ankara, where the old hippodrome was situated, we came together with you in order to carry out the opening ceremony of the National Garden. We are opening our National Garden in our capital. May it be auspicious for our capital, for our nation, for our citizens of Ankara. The headquarters of the independence war and the city which witnessed the 15th of July deserved such kind of a masterpiece. Yıldırım Beyazıt, Hacı Bayram Veli, and Hüseyin Gazi, Ali Semerkandi, and many sultans and many heroes came out from Ankara, and Ankara deserved such kind of a masterpiece.
Cumhuriyetimizin kuruluşunun 100. yılına
It will be an early gift to the 100 years anniversary of the foundation of our republic, and this masterpiece will enrich the culture in Ankara and make sure that our understanding in terms of environment and urbanization will live forever. Starting from the mosque extending all the way to the presidential complex, this giant project will also involve the Ankara National Garden, which is located on a land area of 700,000 square meters. The Atatürk Cultural Center, and together with its presidential symphony orchestra concert hall, the youth garden will be inside of our national garden. As a result, it will be addressing to the needs of all our citizens from different ages. Inside of our national garden, we also will have a library comprised of hundreds and thousands of books. The ones who are coming here will spend their times with the sounds of birds, with the smells of flowers, and our students and our youth will have a chance to read their books and study to their lessons. With the seat centers, with the basketball halls and sports centers, with the drive-in theaters, and with the reflection pools and cycling and jogging paths, our national garden will provide many opportunities. At the same time, in this area, we will have a conference venue with the capacity of 5,000 people and a multi-purpose cultural center comprised of many exhibition halls will be inside of this area. The restaurants and the outdoor sport areas, the coffee houses and tea houses will be inside of this national garden. As a result, we made sure that Ankara deserved this masterpiece. Our national garden will be home to different flowers with different colors, and in our national garden, different fruits and vegetables will be planted and raised. Thanks to its six-lane tram line, after parking their cars, our citizens will have a chance to freely wander inside of our national garden. We will also have a chance to celebrate our special national holidays and the religious festival, hopefully all together inside of our capital national garden.
Selçuklu'dan Osmanlı'ya,
At the end of the day, our aim
Cumhuriyete uzanan
is to
şehircilik kültürümüzün
preserve our
en
urbanization
örneklerini
culture, starting
burada
from the times of
ihya etmek,
Selçukians, extending all the way to the Ottoman
millet
Empire. We
bahçeleri
are
projelerimizin
reviving this
insanı
culture.
merkeze alan
The National Garden
medeniyetimizin
projects
bize
are finding
bir
their
sorumluluk
basis
olarak
with
görüyoruz.
our
Her
humanity,
millet
with our
bahçemiz
people, and this
Türkiye'nin
is a
dört bir
responsibility
yanında
on our shoulders,
şehirlerimizin
dating back
en
from
değerli
our
alanlarını
civilizational values. So
vatandaşlarımızın
the
hizmetine sunulduğu
national gardens
bir
will
mekan
be the
olarak
places where the
tasarlanıp
most important
hazırlanmaktadır.
opportunities are presented to the use
Başkent
of our
oluşunun
people.
98. yıl dönümünü kutladığımız
As we are
Ankara'mızın
celebrating the 98th
tam
anniversary
merkezinde
of
yer
Ankara
alan
being the
bu simge
capital,
mekanı da aynı
this
anlayışla
symbolic
ülkemize kazandırdık.
national garden
Burası
was situated at
çocuklarımızın
the epicenter
cıvıltılarıyla,
of Ankara, and
gençlerimizin
hopefully
neşeli
this national
kahkahalarıyla
garden
içinde
will be filled and
gelinen
reverbed
geçmişe
with
tüm
the smiles
Ankaralıları
of our
ve
kids
başkentimize
and
gelen
laughters of our youth,
misafirlerimizi
and at the same
buluşturan
time National
yılın
Garden will be
365 günü
a
yaşayan
place where many
bir
people
mekan
from
olacak.
different areas come together,
Başkent
and hopefully
millet
this
bahçemizin
National Garden will be
Ankara'mıza kazandırılan
live
Çevre ve
365
Şehircilik
days throughout
Bakanlığımıza,
all the year.
TOKİ'mize,
I'd like to thank TOKİ, the
mimarlarımıza,
Housing Administration of
mühendislerimize,
Turkey, to our Ministry of
işçilerimize,
Environment and
şahsım
Urbanization, and
milletim
all
adına
the
teşekkür
workers and
ediyorum.
engineers and architects who contributed
Aynı
to this
şekilde
project. I'd like to thank each
millet
one of them on
bahçemizin
behalf of myself
bakımına,
and my nation.
temizliğine
Likewise, I
güvenliğine
also would
katkıda
like to
bulunan
thank anyone who
Altındağ
contributed to
Belediye'mize
the cleaning and the
kutluyorum,
maintenance of this
teşekkür
national
ediyorum.
garden, and I specifically would like to congratulate and thank the
Açılış
Altındağ
töreninin ardından
District
4
Municipality.
gün boyunca
After
burası
the opening ceremony, for 4 days, the National Garden will be hosting many activities, including but not limited to archery contests, the concerts, and riding horses. So as a result, this area will be turning into an area of festival.
iyi gittiği şu günlerde
As the weather is quite nice these days, I would like to make a call and invite all our citizens in our capital to come here
değerli
and
kardeşlerim,
enjoy their free time, hopefully together with your kids.
Cumhuriyetimizin 100. yılında
Valuable brothers and sisters,
dünya başkentleri
at the
arasında
100 years anniversary of Ankara, hopefully we will make sure that Ankara will reach to the point that it deserves. This is not a capital anymore. At the same time, it is a place at the center of Anatolia,
ülkemizin
being
geleceğine istikamet
home
veren
to
çok yönlü bir merkezdir.
many activities from culture to art, which will shape the future of our nation.
İlk ve en iddialı hedefi olarak belirlediğimiz yeşil kalkınma devrimimizin
Hopefully,
lokomotif şehri de
the driving engine of our green development move will be Ankara, which we have defined under the auspices of our 2053 vision.
iklim dostu kalkınma güneşi ülkemizin 81 vilayetini
So
kuşatacak.
this sun, which is rising from Ankara and being climate friendly, will cover all our
81
provinces.
milyon metrekare
As you know,
millet bahçesi kazandırma sözü verdik.
we have given our promises of constructing 81 million square meters of national garden to 81 of our provinces. And up until now,
404 millet bahçemizin
404
birini tamamlayarak
out of 404 of our national gardens, 111 of them have been constructed and put to the service of our citizens, and the rest of the projects regarding to the construction of our national gardens are going on. And as we hopefully come to the 100 years anniversary of the foundation of our republic, we will even go beyond our promises and make sure that we will have constructed more national gardens. Inside of the national gardens, 4.2 million square meters of a national garden will be constructed.
Ve insanımızın hayat kalitesini yükseltmenin önemli bir unsuru olarak
The national gardens are really important in terms of increasing the life quality of our citizens, and that's why we are attaching significant importance to the urban development and urban transformation projects. Up until now, with 1.1 million social houses, we have completed 2.5 million of households being transformed. Within the scope of this great move, 300,000 of our households are still being constructed. In the province of Ankara, we are also focusing on 21 risky areas in which we are transforming 90,000 of our houses, and at the same time we are constructing 12,500 new houses for our low-income citizens. By showing respect to our history, we are also transforming and reviving 79 of our historical squares. So, Ankara Hergelen Square, Konya Mevlana Square, and Erzurum Hacı Cuma region, Afyonkarahisar, Mısri, and İmaret mosques, Kayseri, Kaleiçi region, Yozgat, Merkez Çapanoğlu Mosque, and Kastamonu, Merkez Nasrullah Mosque, Niğde, the Central Castle, Muş, Bursa, Kütahya, and Sinop are the provinces in which we are carrying out all those transformation projects. With all those beautiful public buildings, by renewing the facades of our public buildings, we are taking additional steps, making sure that our streets are becoming much more healthier, and we are changing the whole texture of our cities. Altındağ, which is called as the Old City, we are carrying out many transformation projects which will be culturally important. That's why we have initiated those projects from the Ankara castle, extending all the way to the municipality building. All those restoration studies of the mansions in the Konak region goes on. In order to preserve the civilizational values and culture of Ankara, we are taking necessary steps, thereby implementing those projects. And those projects are extending from the Atatürk Forest Farm all the way here. So, after realizing all those projects, hopefully the center of our capital will turn into natural corridors extending kilometers away from the center. As we always say, there is no rest for the weary, and we are articulating this sentence for some purposes. These are not the all activities that we have done so far and we will do for the capital. Starting from İmraho region, Emir River, Bogan River, and Göybaşı, Arboretum area will be included in this green corridor that we are creating right now. Saraçoğlu neighborhood, which is one of the most important areas in the capital, still hosts to those transformation projects with its unique architecture, with its pools and great trees. a totally green living space is being created for the city of Ankara. The heritage of the first years of the Republican times are being preserved here, and they are being renovated and restored in accordance to their originality. Hopefully, with all those transformation projects, the city of Ankara will have a better outlook that it deserves. Tomorrow, we will also open the new Atatürk Cultural Center, which is one of the milestones of our Beyoğlu transformation project. This cultural center will not be the most important one only for Turkey and for the whole world. May it be auspicious for Istanbul. So with this project, I also would like to convey some good news as well.
İstanbul Atatürk Havalimanı'nda da
Inside of Istanbul Atatürk airport, we will construct a national garden which the 100 years anniversary of the foundation of Republic will definitely deserve. And we believe that this masterpiece will be suitable and will what our nation deserve. With an agreement that we have undersigned recently, thanks to the World Bank, $3 billion and $157 million of a fund will be used for green and environmentally friendly projects, and we have already started to prepare our country for its green vision and the vision of 2053. My brothers and sisters, in the last 19 years, we tried to develop our country and we worked for that purpose day and night. And we have given 5 times and even 10 times more of masterpieces and services for our nation with comparison to the whole history of our republic. The steps that we have taken for the democratization process made sure that the prosperity in Turkey increased. As the Turkey has got ridden of the shackles inside and outside, as the Turkey extended its opportunities and resources, the obstacles presented in front of us also increased as well. But there is one thing that they forget. Turkey is no such country that they can pinpoint at or try to orient to a certain pathway. Turkey is no country that they can target with social chaos or economic crisis. Turkey is not the Turkey of the past. Moreover, the pandemic and also the economic disruptions and the breakdowns in the supply chains once again have shown us that the developed economies are indeed very fragile. That's why on one side we try to preserve the economic and political stability of our country. On the other hand, we have taken the necessary steps which will carry us forward for our 2023 and 2053 visions. Dear youngsters, right now, at this very moment, the main opposition party and his companions forget one thing. As the People's Alliance, we are marching forward with confident steps.
Şu anda Avrupa'ya bakalım.
Let's take a look what is going on inside of
Raflar
Europe.
boş.
In UK, the aisles are empty. In the supermarkets in Europe, the aisles are empty.
Boş.
In the United States of America, the aisles are empty. And thanks to God,
Bereket
we have the
yoluna devam ediyor.
welfare and the prosperity intact.
Fakat nankörlere ne anlatırsan anlat.
But it doesn't matter what you tell to those people, to those ungrateful people. They have the eyes, but they don't see. They have the ears, but they don't hear.
Hakkı söylemez.
And they have the tongue, but they will never speak out for the truth. That's why, as the People's Alliance, we are marching forward with the confident steps. So, as
Milli mücadeleden sonraki
Turkey,
en büyük ve kritik
this is our
katılımımızı
second
başarıya
biggest
ulaştırmamızda
and critical lesson after the National Independence War. And we are very close to realizing this target, as we have foiled all those games and traps presented in front of us.
İnşallah
Hopefully, and if God is willing, together with the support of our nation, we will foil their games and traps,
Türkiye'yi
and hopefully
başka türlü durduramayacaklar.
we will make Turkey grow even further. They will not be able to stop Turkey going forward.
Her
And
zaman olduğu gibi söylüyorum.
as I always have
Başaramayacaksınız.
articulated, you will not accomplish, and you'll not accomplish your dirty games. They have made use of the terrorist organizations and they couldn't accomplish. They tried to polarize our nation and our people and they couldn't accomplish it. And they attempted a coup and they couldn't accomplish what they desired for. And they tried to make our economy collapse and they couldn't succeed as well. So before 2023, they tried to make use of their lost cards. And the reason why they are touting and using such kind of a dirty discourse, it is serving to such dirty purposes. And with illogical oppositions, they are trying to close our path for development. But as I have articulated all the time, they will not succeed again. Of course, we are paying a price altogether, and we are going through very challenging times. Overcoming all those political traps and overcoming all those economic attacks bring along a price that we has to pay as Turkey and as the Turkish people. Together with our people, with our nation, we are ready to pay any price in this sacred cause. As we have given the veterans and martyrs in our fight against the terrorist organizations and the coup attempts, thereby embracing to our independence, we will continue to our path by showing patience. We are aware of every sort of problems and challenges that our citizens are going through, but you should be sure that as long as we preserve our brotherhood, our unity, and our solidarity, if we go a little bit forward, we will reach to this bright future which is awaiting us. No price is bigger than our honor and from the strong Turkey heritage that we will entrust to our kids, and that's why we will be ambitious about our cause, about our targets. That's why the people who is standing in front of me shows to which point we have reached so far. After we are
Türkiye'yi
celebrating
durdurabilecek
2023,
hiçbir fani
there
güç,
will be no
hiçbir engel
mortal power and
tanımıyoruz.
no obstacle which
Bu
will
duygularla
stop Turkey
bir
from
kez daha
reaching
açılışını
out to its
yaptığımız
targets. So with
başkent
these
Millet
feelings in
Bahçesi
my heart, once
ülkemize,
again may Ankara
Ankara'mıza,
National
tüm
Garden be auspicious
Ankaralılara
to our
hayırlı
nation,
olmasını
to our
diliyor.
country, and to all
Emeği
the citizens
geçenleri
of Ankara.
tekrar tebrik
Once again,
ediyorum.
I'd like to
Sizlere
congratulate anyone who
sevgilerimi,
contributed to the construction
saygılarımı
of this
sunuyorum.
National Garden. I'd
Kalın
like to extend
sağlıcakla.
my gratitude and
Ben
respect to each
bizler
one
de
of you. Stay
Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın
healthy
Recep
and
Tayyip
safe.
Erdoğan'a hitaplarından dolayı teşekkürlerimizi ve şükranlarımızı arz ediyoruz ve zat-ı devletlerini bir müddet daha tensip buyurursanız sahnede misafir etmek isteriz. Kurdele kesim töreni için Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Efendim şimdi saygıdeğer hemşehrilerimiz, Cumhurbaşkanımız Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, Ankara'mızın, ülkemizin en büyük millet bahçesinin açılışını kurdele kesmek suretiyle gerçekleştirecek olup, milletimizin, Ankara'mızın, ülkemizin hizmetine sunacaklardır. Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımıza refakat etmek üzere, Sayın Türkiye Büyük Millet Meclisi Başkanımızı, Sayın Milliyetçi Hareket Partisi Genel Başkanı Devlet Bahçeli'yi, Cumhurbaşkanı Yardımcımızı, Sayın Bakanlarımızı, Sayın AK Parti Genel Başkan Vekilimizi,